Moral of the story is, know your limits. So a couple months back, I'm like sitting in my room, it's probably like the springtime, and I get a text message. I'm like, ooh, okay. It's from my friend. We're gonna call her Jasmine. So Jasmine texts me and she's like, hey, we're all going to Corpus. We're gonna go to the club. You wanna go with us? And I'm sitting there playing Xbox, probably not doing anything. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. I'm excited about going because I hadn't been out, I think, in a couple weeks. So I'm over there getting ready. I'm shaving all the little bit of facial hair I have. I'm over there putting all my fresh clothes on because the clubs in Corpus are probably the most nicest clubs in our area. So of course you have to get all dressed up. To the guys, I know how y'all function. When y'all go to clubs mostly to go get chicks. Y'all think that's like the #1 place to pick up chicks. Like you're going through a McDonald's drive-thru and you're just thinking you can pick up chicks. If you're like me, I go, if I'm gonna pay money to get in this club, you best believe I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna dance all night, even if it's by myself sometimes. And if I happen to talk to a chick and get her number by the end of the night, that's just a bonus. That's not my main plan, but if it happens, that's a bonus. So it's me, Jasmine, her friend, who is also my close friend. We're gonna name her Hillary. And it's my other friend, we're gonna call him Jason. We're all getting ready. Everyone's trying to like pre-game and stuff before they go or whatever. But I was like, I don't know, I don't feel like it that much today. A little backstory. I've known Jasmine and Hillary for a while now, probably since I started coming to school here, and they're really cool. We'd always hang out. We'd go to parties sometimes, we go to clubs sometimes. So I'm close to them, so I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna make sure I have a good time tonight. We get to the club and we're all, it's like EDM, hip hop, kind of stuff like that. And most people are like real timid when they get there. It's not till like 12 or 12:30 that people actually start to get on the floor. Otherwise you see those people that are just like it takes that one person, I think this is at every club, it takes that one person to get on the dance floor and just start having a good time, and then people start coming in. But we're there, and as soon as I get in, because they check your ID and everything, as soon as I get in, my friend Jason comes over and he's like,
hey, do I got something to tell you? I was like,
okay, why you tell me in the club now? I can't just wait.
no, this is about the club.
Okay, what is it?
Man, I have had a crush on Jasmine for the longest time, man. And tonight, I feel like I should make a move.
Okay, what are you telling me for? Go do it.
I came, man, because you came here with Hillary.
What's that gonna stop you from doing it?
I need your help, man.
So I'm thinking like, okay, he wants me to like, I don't know, probably go up to Jasmine and be like, hey, Jason likes you. Y'all do whatever. I know Work by Rihanna's about to come on, so y'all go work something out. That's not what he says. He says,
I need you to go and like act like you with Hillary, and then it'll be like a double date kind of thing. So I get Jasmine and you get Hillary.
huh? It wasn't like it ever crossed my mind, but I was like, no, I don't know how I feel about this. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't have any water before we went, but I might have had some water before we went. So even though I was like, no, something was like, try it. I was like, okay, wrong idea. So we get on the dance floor and they have like the middle of the dance floor, and then they have like higher parts where like crazy drunk chicks can get up there and start dancing and thinking they know what they're doing when they don't. And we're standing by those parts, and he keeps looking at me like, I'm like, bro, chill, hold on. The plan was that, I don't know, the song was gonna come on and I was gonna dance with Hillary and he was gonna dance with Jasmine. So we wait for the right song to come on, and then it happens. He tries to go in for it. And I'm like, well, I guess I gotta do my part or whatever. So me and Hillary start dancing. So we're like, okay, it's going well. I'm like, he needs to hurry up because I feel like this is awkward because I don't like her like that. We're just friends. But water has ways of messing with your mind and can mess things up very quickly. As we're dancing, I forgot what song it is, but it's one of them songs where you're dancing with someone and then if you happen to like glance at them, they glance at you, and then you feel like something's about to happen, like it's the end of like some kind of like movie or something. This is where the story goes wrong. So they play the song and we're like dancing and we're kind of like close to each other and we're facing each other. So it was all of a sudden I lost control of my body for a 5 to 10 second radius. And for some reason she's looking at me and I'm looking at her. And I start leaning in. I know. And the thing is, when I started leaning in, she wasn't like really paying attention. I guess she thought that I was like just leaning forward or something for some reason other than the reason that my body felt like I needed to lean in. But I lean in, I'm like this close from her face. And she notices what I'm trying to do. Let me remind you, this was not my intentions at all. She's probably watching this. I hope she's not watching this. Please don't watch this. I lean in and she notices. So as I cause of course you don't wanna like have your eyes open when you try to kiss someone or something like that. That's weird. So I like close my eyes and I lean forward more and I'm like, where is her face at? I open my eyes. She's like this. All of a sudden, my body regained consciousness. And it was like, what the hell are you doing?
Watch your profanity.
She's looking at me like I just went, and I ate a whole can of sardines before we came to the club. She's looking at me like, what the hell? And I'm in shock right now. I look to the left, Jason is kind of like watching me, and so is Jasmine. And they're all looking at me like, what the hell are you trying to do here? And my answer was, I don't know. After I look back at Hillary, she's like,
what are you trying to do?
After that, I get real embarrassed, so I'm like, I gotta go. I speed walk through all the people and go to the bathroom. Jason's following behind me.
Man, what'd you do? Why didn't you kiss her?
You just saw this with your own eyes, that awkward moment. Well, at least did things go well with yours?
No, man, she don't want nothing to do with me, for real. I don't know what to do.
I got put in this situation and there was no positive outcome. The whole rest of the night, I'm feeling awkward as hell. I can't even dance right. I feel like those, you know when you go to the clubs and you see those 50-year-old men that drink a lot and they dance by themselves with those 1970s moves? That's how I felt because my dance moves weren't even flawless anymore. They were uncoordinated. It was like I was playing Dance Dance Revolution with my whole body instead of my feet. We get home and I pass out because I'm like, this night needs to be over. I need to forget this happened. Next day comes around. I text her around the afternoon, close to the evening time. I'm like, hey, we need to talk about last night.
I can't believe you did that. I thought we were close friends. No offense, but this would never happen between us.
So not only did I get embarrassed, my feelings got hurt a little bit, even though that wasn't what I was trying to do at all. I was trying to help out a friend by taking care of this person while he took care of the other person. But he didn't even do his thing right. We're not exactly at the level that we used to be. We're like awkward friends. Like maybe if you date someone for like a week or two, and then y'all break up and are like, we should remain friends. It's that kind of awkwardness. It's not a true friendship thing anymore. It's just really, really weird. Fellas, if your friend ever asks you to be a wingman and to pull a stunt like that on one of your closest friends, and there was water involved, I wouldn't do it. Cause it can hurt you in the long run. What is my life? Alright guys, thank you for tuning into this video. I know I've been gone for a long time and I was like, well, I have some stories I can tell. So I was like, maybe I'll share one of them. I need to catch up because I've been slacking off on all this stuff. You know, I've had all my homework and stuff, having to do projects and stuff. So I was like, maybe I can tell a story. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, like, hit that subscribe button because I have a lot more stories to tell if y'all want to hear them. I wasn't gonna make a video this week because I'm still waiting on my certain something to come in, and it hasn't came in yet, so I'm still kind of pissed about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and if you guys want another story, just let me know and I'll keep playing because my life is full of embarrassing stories. I can write a book. It would be a bad book, but it'd be a book. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all, I'm not gonna say next week, it might be next week. I hope to see y'all next time with Monty. Peace out.